Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. Mookie Betts, with just days left to play, the league's top power bat looks to cement his case for the home run crown. Next. Dinelson Lamet gets the start for San Diego in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on it?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Very nice afternoon, high skies and 77 degrees at game time. Now on a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's the pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And that misses ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway. Now at the plate, Torres to check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. First delivery to him on the way, and he fouls this one off. Lamet is known to have exceptional stuff. His strikeout numbers are eye-popping, but at times he does get himself in hot water with the base on balls.
Matty B, the stuff has never been a question with this guy. It's been about containing the stuff and having command of the strike zone. He has really good strikeout pitches. The problem is he'll get ball 1, he'll get ball 2, and he sometimes isn't really in attack mode, and that leads him to walking a lot of batters.
The 2-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Batting third.
Now batting, Gavin Lux. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Betts on second. Torres on at first with nobody out. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Throw won't get him.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot. This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Count now a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
A good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. A chance to add to his National League RBI lead if he can deliver right here.
Yeah, he's been so consistent at driving in runs all season long, and I'm sure that will continue down the stretch here.
Set with the 0-1. On the strike. His prior history in this matchup is just 2 for 9. He's taken him deep once, and the runner will get back standing. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And the 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first. Do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Stepping up now, Francisco Wilson. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. In on the hands of it with the fastball. It's 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
One there. Throw to Cabrera for an inning-ending double play. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's what every manager loves, right? He eats up innings. Over 200 innings on the season already. And we don't see very many guys getting 200 innings in this day and age in the game of baseball. He's reliable, he's dependable, and more importantly, he eats up a lot of innings.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2. This is foul right side. Ball and 2 strikes to Cabrera. And here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's 1 away.
Batting second.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And Greg Garcia will be the next to bat. Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Nero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty D. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, Nero, you've been on some good teams. Not to lose focus at this point of the year. Keep the big picture inside because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Got him to go down swinging there. Greg Garcia becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. And in steps Manny Machado as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Fouled off. Another 1-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out this side in order. So striding forward now, Omar Estevez. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Chased after that one, it's 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way out the plate. Good job not swinging that.
And it's fouled away. Fastball swung on, missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, high pace of chase, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. He's right there. And there's out number 2. Digging in now, Kershaw, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now pitch on the way. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a 2-out single there gets him a base runner, and that leads us to check out the team leaders in hitting here in the final month of the season. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category, and in fact lead all of baseball as well. Here's Mookie Betts as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Towards second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Standing in, Tommy Pham. He's 2 for 10 in the series coming into today. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff with pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Bellinger is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
So here's Will Myers. Comes in 0 for 9 in the series so far, so looking to turn things around in this one. 0-1 the count. Ground ball, foul down the left side. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box, Francisco Mejia. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. We'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he falls behind 0-2. Kershaw gets the sign. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Beatty has it. The side is retired. 3 down for San Diego. It remains 1-0.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the third baseman, Labor.
Torres is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Hit in the air to right field. Myers on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now
riding in once again, Gavin Lux. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
And he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
2 balls and a strike now. Swung up, hit in the air, and deep. Got a chance, and gone!
Yo, what is up, YouTube, man? Happy Sunday, guys. My mic's been muted the whole time because I've been on the phone. I'm about to get the phone call again. So Gavin Lux with his 2nd RBI of the game, I think. No, his first RBI and a home run. 18th bomb of the year for Gavin Lux, and now that'll bring in Cody Bellinger, who's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Sorry that there's been no voiceover, and it's just coming here in the top of the 3rd. I'm actually talking to Frankie right now. It's been a minute since I've actually sat down and talked to him, so he's gonna call me right on back. So if my mic mutes again, just know I'm here, and just know we're winning this game 2-0. Playing Kershaw last start of 2020, and this is the last game of the regular season. And our lineup isn't the way I thought I'd have it because Wickman and Chris Taylor were so tired. And here we are. 2-1 hit to left field, 2 away here in the top of the 3rd. So I just want to say, if I don't come back for the rest of the video after I mute the mic, after Frankie calls me again, I'm sorry, but we're just talking and doing, Frankie and Sean things, talking about life, and yeah. So 1-0 to Max Muncy. I'll just commentate now till I get that phone call. 1-0, and this one's hit, and this one's Muncy walked in the first at bat. So far in this game, Clayton Kershaw has been pitching pretty well. And there's the phone call.
Some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, Little League, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. One for the Dodgers on the solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 2. Into the box now, Trent Grisham. 7, 8, and 9 will start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Just hung in there on that one. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. On deck, there's Jurickson Profar. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Profar, a former member of the Oakland A's, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Full count now, 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Beatty is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Dinelson Lamet. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And that's in there for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Myers is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now stepping into the box, Matt Beatty. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Popped up. Cabrera is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
The pitcher, number
Digging
22.
in, Clayton Kershaw. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him.
And the throw to first, he's there. The inning is over. And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Greg Garcia is at the plate as he looks at ball one. The 1-0.
Nope, inside, ball two.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
There's a strike with the breaking ball.
That's evidence of the pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
All even at 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part.
The swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage. Home run.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down one right now. They're feeling pretty good. They can come back.
Here's Manny Machado now. So take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 run, just 1 hit. No errors in the ball game for the Padres. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Tommy Pham will be next. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And he loses him on a breaking ball.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pham connects and sends it to deep left field. Left fielder looking up, and it's way up there to the top of the Western Metal Building.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
And he fouls this one off. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. There's a line drive base hit to left field.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The center fielder, number 2.
Trent Grisham will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Ooh, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
3 runs already home here. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw in time, and the side is returned. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. Back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. The high fastball is in there.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Swung on, hit in the air, and deep. Got a chance, and gone!
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lofted in the air out to right field. Myers is under it. 1 out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Gavin Lux is off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. One and 1 the count now. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Cody Bellinger. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Here it comes. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now pitch on the way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right now.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Hit in the air to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Dodgers are able to. Jurickson Profar digs in next. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
No doubt about that. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out.
Now,
Fernando Tatis Jr. will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 23, Fernando Tatis Jr.
First pitch is a fastball inside. 1-0. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 26 home runs and an even 80 RBIs. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 3 runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. High in the air out to center field. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Padres.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Guys, it's awesome how the Padres always do such a great job honoring the United States military, isn't it?
Yeah, teams around the league show a lot of appreciation for the various military branches, but with San Diego being one of the biggest military towns in the country, this organization has always been one of the best.
After not having me for half the game, here I am. A 3-3 ball game. Greg Garcia with the home run. Tommy Pham with the home run. Mookie Betts with the home run to tie the game back to make it 3-3. And we're at square one again here in the bottom of the 5th with a tie ball game. 0-2 to Greg Garcia. Kershaw probably don't pitch his last inning of work here in 2020. The slider will be hit to center, and Cody Bellinger will catch it to end the bottom of the 5th. Let's go to the top of the 6th here in San Diego.
One left for San Diego. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. Trey Wingener takes over to
Trey
start the
Wingener,
6th
the
inning on the
pitcher
mound.
for the Padres, but this dude hasn't given up a run. Six games. Can we score off this dude? Max Muncy would lead it off. 1-for-1 with the single with the walk. First pitch, fouled off, strike one from Trey Wingeter. Man, I cannot believe we have grinded out so many games this year. Once again, back franchises with the Dodgers, and here we are. Usually, oh my God, this is off Trey Wingeter. Oh my goodness, that's a hard single for Max Muncy. Oh my goodness, is this okay? Bro, that was a hard hit, bro. Mejia throws off the glove, the trainer comes out, and Trey Wingeter. Bro, if this dude stays in, oh my God, he's gonna stay in. How, bro? That ball was hit 110 miles off the bat. First pitch to Wilson, hit the right. This ball is gonna drop, and that's gonna be a double for Wilson. No, that's maybe going to be a triple. Max Muncy on the way to home. The throw will be on time. Not on time. And it's 4-3 thanks to the triple from Francisco. Third triple of the year. Look at the tank. Look at the big boy. Just look at Wilson doing his thing. Getting that one down to right field. Getting that ball just to be fair. And now they're bringing Omar Estevez. This is his last Sunday as a Dodger in the major leagues, and he's gonna pop up the first pitch he sees here in the top of the 6th. One away. So one away here in the top of the 6th, and now they'll bring in Matt Beatty. Gonna start warming up the bullpen. Caleb Ferguson, who pitched pretty well on Friday night, and they're gonna walk Matt Beatty to have a force out. As second for the double play. All right, that'll bring in Kershaw. He singled in this ball game. We're gonna pull him out here and let Corey Seager get an at bat. Man, this is crazy that this is the last game of the regular season. First pitch hit to left. This ball will score Wilson, and that will easily score Wilson. 5-3 Dodgers, thanks to Corey Seager's fly out and a sacrifice fly. And now they're bringing Betts 1-for-2 with a solo shot. First pitch to Mookie Betts. 1-0. 191 hits for Mookie Betts this year. The 1-0 pitch hit the right, fouled.
Hardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
1-1 to Mookie Betts. The 1-1 pitch. Beatty does not take off. 2-1.
2 out with the man at first.
2-1 to Mookie Betts. The 2-1 pitch. There goes Beatty, and Beatty will easily be safe. So, runner at second, 3-1 now to Mookie Betts. 2 away. See what Betts can do. Here with the runner at second, the 3-1. Fouled off, 3-2. 3-2, and now the 3-2 pitch. The pitch will be hit the left. This one's high. This one might be deep. This ball's carrying. This ball will be gone. Mookie Betts with his second home run of the day. 68th home run of the year. And Mookie Betts will really extend the lead here. And it's going to be 7-3 here in San Diego. I'll bring in Torres 1-for-5 and fouling the first pitch off, and Mejia will just give it a look. 1 and now the 0-1 pitch. 0-2.
Can you believe it? This will be his 100th appearance of the season. That's got to be one tired arm. Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one.
They just said this is Luis Perdomo's 100th appearance of the year. Jeez. He'll strike out Gleyber Torres to end the top of the 6th, though. Caleb Ferguson will come out of the pen, pitching 148 this year. This is his 25th appearance, 30.1 innings this year for Caleb Ferguson. And Manny Machado will lead off the bottom of the 6th, 0 for 1. First pitch, fastball, hit to right. This ball might be gone. Mookie Betts, oh my God! Do you think he just robbed a home run? Did he rob a home run? Did Mookie Betts just rob a home run? Oh my God, this dude's winning MVP. This dude has to be winning MVP. Oh my goodness, what a rob for Mookie Betts. So I've robbed a home run with Chris Taylor, Cody Bellinger, Jock Peterson, and now Mookie Betts. Oh my goodness. Just oh my goodness. I cannot believe it. 0-1 curve hit. Estevez will field it. The first 2 away. Or was that Gavin Lux? That was Gavin, excuse me. Alright, 2 away, and now Myers. First pitch, ball 1. Caleb Ferguson might actually pitch this game all the way through. 4 innings of work would be bad for Caleb's arm, and get him rested for the postseason, but have one last good outing. We'll see what he does here, though. 1-1 fastball, 1-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now.
1-2, and now the 1-2 changeup will be fouled off.
No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Or a few innings for Caleb. I don't know. We'll see what he does here. The 1-2 fastball will be hit to right. Betts will catch this one to end the bottom of the 6th. Alright, let's go to the top of the 7th. 7-3 Dodgers. First pitch from will be ball 1. 2 for 3 is Gavin Lux. 1-0 now, the 1-0 pitch, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone. This guy's been raking lately. It all starts with his
2-0 now, the 2-0 pitch. 2-1.
Just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1 to Gavin Lux. 2-2. I mean 3-1. 3-1, and now the 3-1 pitch to Gavin Lux will be hit, and this one will be not fielded. That'll be maybe a hit for Gavin Lux. Might see an error. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure what they're gonna rule that. They're gonna rule that a hit. Alright, first pitch to Bellinger, 0 for 3, fouls the first one off for strike 1.
Could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far.
0-1, and now the 0-1 pitch. The pitch from Luis Perdomo. 1-1, and is gonna be by a mile. Man, that was a terrible stolen base attempt. Gavin Lux. That's alright, it happens. 1-1 to Cody Bellinger, looking for that hit. And he's gonna get it. So 1 out single for Cody Bellinger, first hit of the ball game. And he'll take it, man. It's bringing Muncy, 2 for 2. First pitch will be fouled off, strike 1.
Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big.
0-1 to Max Muncy, and now the 0-1 pitch. 0-2. I mean, the 0-1 will be hit to Perdomo, throw the first 2 away. Alright, 2 away here in the top of the 7th, and now that'll bring in Wilson. 1 for 3 in this ball game, 2 for 10 in this series. First pitch, foul it off, strike 1. Had that rough Friday night here where he went 0 for 6. Or 1 for 6. It was a rough game for the Tank. And this one's gone. Well, he might be 2 for 10, but now he's 3 for 11 with 2 RBIs in his 26th bomb of the year. 9-3. Bro, you cannot give Wilson a slider. That just those sliders high are the pitches what he eats for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And fastballs low. Like, you gotta be careful to Wilson and what you pitch to him. And you know, he might win the. Honestly, he might be like. Say if we go to the World Series, he might be the DH as this one's going to be hit down to right field, and that's going to drop. This will be a double for Omar Estevez. And, I don't know, like, sometimes it's like, is Will Smith better than Wilson, or is Wilson actually better than Will Smith? And I don't want it to accept that fact that maybe Wilson should be getting the starts as this one will be rolled to Beatty, rolled to the mound, and Beatty will ground out. Maybe Wilson will take over second for Matt Beatty if his slump continues. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Alright, Francisco Mejia will lead off the bottom of the 7th. By 6 runs here in the bottom of the 7th and swinging at the first pitch for strike 1. So, if the Padres lose this game, which they are looking like they're going to lose it, if they lose this ball game, they will have 100 L's on this season, just like the Giants. The Giants have more losses than the Padres, but to be two of the NL West teams to get 100 losses, and 3 of them are making the postseason is absolutely crazy. So you got the Dodgers who have clinched the division. You got the Rockies who are going to be in the wild card. You got the Diamondbacks who are going to be in the wild card, and then you got the Padres who are bound to lose their 100th game. Then you got the Giants who've already lost their 100th game, and it came against the Dodgers. And if you're the Padres, it's looking like the same result. That 100th L is coming from the Dodgers, and it's just crazy that the talent the Padres had did not come through this year for the Padres in 2020. Absolutely crazy. As I'll bring in Jurickson Profar 0 for 2. First pitch curve, hit the right. Betts will catch it 2 away here in the bottom of the 7th. In real life, the Padres, man, they are looking good. But in the game, they're not. I should make a whole video on what I think about the postseason this year. I should probably do that before the postseason starts, so look for that video. I think the first game of the wild card series actually starts on Wednesday, as this one's gone. 9-5. Brian Dozier getting his last at bat of the year, and he's gonna execute with his 22nd home run of the year. Fastball kind of middle of the zone for Brian Dozier, and kind of just gave him a hanger. And now they'll bring in Miguel Cabrera. First pitch hit, and this will be a double for Cabrera. Maybe Matt Beatty playing left. The throw in will be offline. Oh my goodness, we tried to get him. That would be a base hit. Well, that would be a double for Miguel Cabrera. And now they'll bring in Greg Garcia. First pitch hit the left. Beatty will catch at the end, the bottom of the 7th. And 22 pitches for Caleb Ferguson. That will end his night. Or end his day here in San Diego. Alright, Emilio Pagan will be the new pitcher, and we're gonna bring in Will Smith to get an at bat. Start warming up Joe Kelly in the bullpen. First pitch from Pagan will be fouled, strike 1.
There. He's been very dangerous at the plate.
Frankie has more power than Will Smith, obviously, but I feel like Will Smith just gets more hits. 0-2 now to Smith. The 0-2 pitch from Pagan will be 1-2. Man, it's so crazy how this year ended up in 2020 of this regular season, man. Us winning the division, the Rockies making big trades for DeGrom, Clevenger, Josh Bell, Ender Inciarte, signing Yasiel Puig from free agency, trading for Roberto Perez, trading for Adam Ottavino. They made so many trades this season that I don't know how they have any money left. But at the end of the day, they're fighting for the wild card. They are currently beating Arizona in the 3-game series they have. And then in a few days, or maybe tomorrow even, I think the first wild card game's on Tuesday. I'm not too sure where that lands for the Rockies. I don't know if they get a day of rest and then they start. I'm not too sure. But the Rockies maybe get a day of rest and they play them one more time. And this game means something. And this game means you win or you go home for the Diamondbacks and the Rockies. Rockies have home field advantage in that game, and I'm pretty sure Jacob deGrom will be the starting pitcher. So the Cy Young voting, I wanted to mention this before the game started, but I got into the phone call with Frankie. If Kershaw would have had a good start, which he did, but he gave up 3 runs. If he would have had a start where he gave up no runs, worked through 7, Kershaw maybe would have won the Cy Young. The Cy Young right now goes, for the 3 pitchers in that Cy Young category goes Walker Buehler, Jacob deGrom, and Clayton Kershaw. I honestly feel that Kershaw, if he would have pitched a good game here in San Diego, he would have been the Cy Young winner. But he gave up 3 runs, he got a few strikeouts, and didn't pitch that deep. And you know, another thing, as this one will be a double play, 1 and 2 right there. Another thing for Clayton Kershaw, what really hurt his Cy Young chances, I think, this year, was not getting strikeouts. He was not a strikeout pitcher like Buehler or deGrom. Buehler got more than, deGrom got more than Walker Buehler, but Buehler was, deGrom has like 275. It's hard to compete with Jacob deGrom in the strikeout category, but the ERA category, Jacob deGrom gave up more runs than Walker Buehler this season. And I really feel like it's going to come down to deGrom and Buehler for that Cy Young. If deGrom wins it, I won't be surprised because of the last few starts Walker Buehler's had against the Rockies and against other teams. Yesterday's start for Walker Buehler was absolutely fantastic, but there's the bad starts he did have. But the same with Jacob deGrom, when he struggled against the Dodgers in some games and didn't play good against us. So we'll see what we'll see what happens. And if I feel like you're the Rockies, you have to start Jacob deGrom in that wild card game, or Mike Clevenger. You got 2 of the best pitchers in the game, I feel. And if Mike Clevenger goes, I feel like that gives Arizona a bigger chance of winning that game. But if it's Jacob deGrom, it might be one of the hardest games for Arizona this year. But if you're Arizona, who do you start? Do you start Luke Weaver? Do you start Mike Leake coming out of the bullpen as an opener and then using Brandon Woodruff to pitch the rest of the game? Or do you bring in Brandon Woodruff to pitch game 1 or pitch the only game of the wild card and hope for the best that he can eat innings, pitch maybe 6 or 7, and then you bring out the best arm out of your bullpen and Mike Leake and let him eat against the Rockies and try and finish that series off? That wild card game for them to advance to the NLDS. And if you're the Rockies, you can really rely on Jacob deGrom. He could go 7, 8, 9 innings. And if he goes 9, or if he goes 8 innings, you got the closure of Scott Oberg, who's done absolutely phenomenal. And then if he goes 7, you could put Adam Ottavino in the 8th, and then go Scott Oberg. So there's so many options for both teams going into that series. I feel like if the Diamondbacks would have never traded for Carlos Correa, they would not be at this point. Carlos Correa has helped them, and Brandon Woodruff has helped them get to this point. Can Arizona, after making those big trades, trading Escobar away for Carlos Correa, trading some of the bullpen for Brandon Woodruff, can they come through? Because I get updates I don't get updates, but I can see what's going around the league. And I saw those trades. And you know, they gave up a few pieces for Brandon Woodruff. And now this is where you need Brandon Woodruff to come through as the trade you wanted to make. But if you're the Rockies, you need Jacob deGrom to come through. It's just so crazy. What's gonna happen in that wild card? We are there's 5 outs remaining in this game before we go into the postseason. 5 more outs. And there's so many questions. Who are we gonna face? How's my strategy gonna be if I have to face the Rockies? Because if I go in facing the D-backs, I think, you know, my head's gonna be off I'm gonna, you know, kind of not be so alert against the Diamondbacks. But if I have to play the Rockies, I have to be focused. I have to take the pitches. I have to make the good pitches. I have to take good pitches. I have to take the balls. I have to swing at good pitches where I know it might be gone. I have to play those games well as it's 10-5. Thanks to Max Muncy, 63rd home run of the year. I have to make the smart reads with the defense. I have to shift when I feel like it's needed, but I don't shift often, and if I do, it's only against Charlie Blackmon, and I shift. Well, it does it automatically. Where can I place these pitches against the Rockies? Like, there's so much more preparation playing the Rockies than the Diamondbacks. And that's the honest to God truth. And the only reason why that is because the Rockies have a talented team. The D-backs do. They do. But I don't think they have a talented team enough to make it to the World Series. Or make it in a 5-game series. If this ball will be hit, rip. That'll be a base hit from Mejia. If you're the Diamondbacks, if we play the Diamondbacks on the NLDS, you gotta win Game 1 and Game 2. You gotta make the Dodgers be on the tippy toes Game 3. You gotta make them fight. If you're the D-backs, that's what you gotta do. You gotta take the games before the Dodgers. If we play the D-backs in the NLDS and we get Game 1, Game 2, that's gonna be the problem for the Diamondbacks. For the Rockies, on the other hand, we get Game 1, Game 2 in LA. We just have to win 1 game at Coors Field. And the last few trips we've been at Coors Field in Denver, it has not been pretty. We lost 1 game last time we were there. As this ball's going to get away, Wilson will not be able to find it. Throw down to third for no reason. So wild pitch. 2-2 knuckle curve will be fouled off. We're going to start warming up Kenley Jansen in the bullpen just to maybe get him out one more time. 2-2 to Trent Grisham. The fastball will strike him out. 1 away. But if you're the Rockies, I feel like if we go to, we'll go to Coors Field in Game 3 no matter what, obviously. But that's when the Rockies can turn that whole series around. I just don't know. There's so much what can happen. But we'll have to wait and see. The 0-2 fastball will be high. This ball will get away. And, bro, Joe Kelly's having a hard time finding the zone. 1-2 and now the 1-2 two-seam fastball. Will strike him out 2 away. 1 out away before the postseason starts for the Dodgers. Bro, Joe Kelly is looking pretty ready for it. Those few wild pitches, but besides that, he's been looking good. Alright, Juan Lagares trying to keep the season alive for the Padres. First pitch, knuckle curve, strike 1 from Kelly. Man, this is crazy. We are 1 out away from going to the postseason. Fouled off 0-2. Can Joe Kelly end it with the knuckle curve? The 0-2 pitch from Kelly to the postseason. We get a foul ball. 0-2 postseason. Here we come. Fouled off. Juan Lagares is staying alive, man. He does not want to go home and end his season. The 0-2 fastball will be hit to right. And off to the postseason. Let's go. I'll see you guys in the next episode where Walker Buehler will be starting Game 1 in the NLDS against either the Colorado Rockies or the Arizona D-backs, bro. Gavin Lux, I have a lot of decisions to be made, and they're going to be hard decisions. But at the end of the day, they're going to have to be the ones what get made. Omar Estevez, I had fun playing with him a little bit. Wish I could have done better. Gavin Lux, I had a lot of fun playing with him this regular season. Wish I could have done better. Mookie Betts, it was great having to play with him. But guys, I'll see you guys in the next episode. But the one last thing I want to point out in this video is you guys. I want to say thank you for all the time you guys spent on these videos, watching the regular season and watching me grind. If you didn't, still, if you watch some of the videos, thank you. Just I love the support on these videos, and Frankie does too. And I know I'm mentioning him because he might be around for the postseason. Yes, he hasn't been on a video for like a month, but he'll probably be around for the postseason. I appreciate all the love you guys have given me over these years of MLB and over this franchise. We will see you. I will see you guys. I'm pretty sure Wednesday. I will see you guys in the first game of the NLDS. Thank you for all the help and the support on the videos. See you guys then.